Yo, AlgeBro and AlgeBabes, Professor AlgeBro at you. Now, if you watched the video from yesterday, same problem, but I'm fixing to show you another method. It's called synthetic division. First thing I have to do, I have to remember, first of all, I got a placeholder, and I have to take each number. So here, now, this is the dramatic dead L, okay? First things first. Everything in here is from here, this goes over here, and I'm going to show you what we have. Now, also, I'm going to create this box. This is going to tell me whether this is a factor of this. I'll get to that later. So what you do is you're going to take each one of these terms, and this is a 1, okay, because there's not anything in front of it. The next term is a 0, okay? Then the next one's not 2, it's going to be -2. Then I have 1, and then last but not least, I have -2. Now over here, most kids say, "Oh, Professor AlgeBro, isn't it -1?" No, it's going to be what makes it 0. So this is going to be 1. So listen carefully. Step 1, always, whatever this term is, you bring it down. Now, on the outside of the dramatic dead L, we got multiplication. On the inside of the dramatic dead L, we got addition. It's that simple, but kids go, they don't get that. Just stay with me, okay? First of all, 1 times 1 is 1. Now, we're going to add 0 plus 1, and we're going to get 1. Hopefully, I'm not going too fast. Now, 1 times 1, again, is 1. Okay? Now, -2 plus 1 is -1. 1 times -1 is -1. Now, watch carefully. That becomes 0. Now 1 times 0 is 0, and this is -2. Now, how you find what you have left, we started out with x to the 4th, we divided it by x, so this becomes 1x cubed. The sign is plus, so that's plus 1x squared minus x. Now, we don't have a constant, so now we have -2 over our remainder, which is x minus 1. Now, if you remember from the other problem, that's our answer. Now I got one more, and then I'm going to let you go, all right? So when I put this one up on the board, I'm going to give y'all a chance to actually work this one. So here we go. I have x cubed minus x squared minus x plus 1 divided by x plus 1. Give you a chance to work that. Okay, now I don't have to worry. Now, first of all, no 0 placeholders this time, guys. But instead of it being 1 on the outside, it's going to be -1. Okay, now I have 1, then I have -1, then I have -1, then I have 1, and that is to see, do we have a factor? So, first step, bring down the 1. -1 times 1 is -1. So -1 plus -1 is -2. Everybody with me? Now -1 times -2 is 2. -1 plus 2 is 1. And now -1 times 1 is -1, and -1 plus 1 is 0. Dudes, guess what we know? We know that this is actually a factor of this, but we now need to know what's left over. So we started with x cubed. We divided by x, so we get x squared here. So that's 1x squared minus 2x plus 1. There we go. Now, there's a lot to kind of incorporate into this video, but I hope that it was clear and you can do it. This is Professor AlgeBro, no matter where you go. Math is there. Later. AlgeBros, if you like what you saw, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Later.